sportsshopradio.com, our website, and rock us with us in the car, 99.9 HD2 or 620 AM The Buzz or 1550 AM. We're going to rock and move real quickly. A few months ago, first time on the show, we had the HBCU Bobbled Head series unveiled from the Bobbled Head Hall of Fame gallery. Phil Sklar was the guy that came on and talked to us, and now he's giving us an update on Series 2 of the HBCU Bobbled Head. So I'm assuming Series 1 was pretty successful. We'll find out right now. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Co-founder.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
And CEO.
Good morning.
Phil Sklar. Phil, last time you didn't have a beard, so I guess you put a little beard on your face this time, huh?
Nah, that's right. Yeah, growing a beard.
How things going, man?
Yeah. Good, yeah. Series 1, like you said, was super successful. People really loved the HBCU Bobbled Heads. FAMU was the most popular, but North Carolina A&T was, I think, second, and just really exciting to see people's reaction to them. So we had some in the works at the time, but we got a lot of requests for new schools, and today we have 16 new Bobbled Heads for 14 different schools.
Nice.
Oh, wow. And have you made the announcement, or you make an announcement today?
Yeah, we made the announcement this morning.
Okay.
So we have, a lot of different schools. We have everything from Morehouse to Cheney, Coppin State, South Carolina State, Southern, Clark Atlanta, Winston-Salem State,
Go Rams.
Prairie View A&M. Just a nice list of new bobbleheads.
Well, man, and again, remind people, what was the impetus of starting this whole series, if you will, even from the beginning?
Yeah, so a couple of years ago, we realized that there had not been bobbleheads for any of the HBCU mascots, and we said we got to change that. We were shocked. We had to, triple check, quadruple check, and realize, this is true. And these are big schools, Grambling, and FAMU, and none of them had bobbleheads. So we started to get licensed for all the different schools and started to produce them. And so now there's about 30 different HBCU schools, and we started in February when we talked to you last during Black History Month, and now with back to school, thought it was a great time to release some more, and people are getting them now, so they're in stock for a lot of the bobbleheads. The new ones are coming between now and November, so it's cool to see, and people have been posting them on social media as they get them, and a lot of people are getting multiple for them and friends and family, so yeah, it's pretty fun to see.
That's awesome. We're talking to Phil Sklar, co-founder and CEO of the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. So that's a good segue into, you didn't name one of my favorite schools as being the top, so I want to help make them the top. How do we go? Where do we find it so that we can purchase these bobbleheads and pull our school up to the top as the hottest bobblehead out?
Yeah, so store.bobbleheadhall.com. store.bobbleheadhall.com. You can find them all there. You can search for your school or just search for HBCU and see all of them. They're all turned out really cool. We pay a lot of attention to detail to make sure the mascots all look great. And each one, comes in a full color custom box and makes it a really cool gift or something fun for you to display to show off your pride for your school.
Right.
Well, now you notice, you can see here on our set, right? We don't really have any up here, so I would love to have a full collection.
Great point, K-Man.
Of HBCU bobbleheads here that we can have on full display during this football season. That could be wonderful. Don't you think so?
I think so. So we'll hook you up. You'll have to have on display starting next week.
So I think we will be emailing you, Phil, with our request. K-Man, that's a great question.
Great. Look, I think it'll be a great opportunity. But here, the question that I have, that just listening to you talk about it. Now, you did say there was 16 new bobbleheads for 14 schools. Did a school get 2?
Yeah, there are 3 schools, I think 3 or 4 that have 2. So some of the schools have female mascots too, and we included them. So
nice.
has Lady Venom.
Kudos.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Albany State, Fayetteville State. So you got to include them both.
Wait a minute, the Broncos
got 2? Wow, that's interesting.
The Broncos, yep.
Yeah. Fayetteville
I have to double check, but they have a Mr. Bronco and a female Bronco.
Wow. Okay.
Learn something new every day.
Learn something new every day.
Learn something new
There's a
every day.
woman beside every great
Phil,
bobblehead.
I guess. You stupid. We're talking to Phil Sklar, who's with the Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. What gave you guys the idea to even start this, man? This Hall of Fame Museum Bobblehead thing.
Yeah, so it just started with the passion for bobbleheads and a collection, and collection grew from 1 to about 3,000 over a span of about 10 years and to 2014. Wow. And then we produced a bobblehead of a friend of ours, had a great experience, and realized there was an opportunity to produce and market unique bobbleheads like the ones we're releasing today, and that's really what kicked things off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking on the site, Game Magazine. They have custom made. You can customize your own bobblehead.
Oh, good.
Maybe we need to customize for the sports shop. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.
Do you have a bobblehead that has 3 on one thing?
We do. We have some that have 3 or even more. So, yeah, we could definitely do it.
There you go.
There you go.
Done. So, look, I still want to keep the first order, though. I want to keep the first order.
Wow.
I want to keep the first order in place. You know, I did my last question, though, I wanted to ask is, as you've been going through this journey, through this process, and through the creation and now doing HBCUs, what's probably been the oddest request that you've received for bobbleheads?
Yeah, so we do get some requests for custom bobbleheads like the ones you made. I think for the HBCUs, it's been people's schools, so there hasn't been anything too crazy. But, since we've had the museum, we've gotten some requests for some crazy things. I can't think of the craziest, but it's probably some obscure characters that people have made up that they've wanted to turn into bobbleheads.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And another great thing about the HBCU bobbleheads is a percentage of everyone sold goes back to the school directly.
Oh,
so that's a great thing as well.
Thank you very much. So so my favorite pet growing up, we had a picture of him. Can I get a bobblehead?
Yep, we do that. We do the pets too.
You do the pets too, because I know some people that will buy it.
And Phil, so first of all, we want to remind people that you're located in Milwaukee, right? Mm-hmm. And
correct.
They get to Milwaukee.
Wisconsin.
They can actually come and check the museum out in Milwaukee.
Yes, you can. So, we're open 7 days a week. We have over 10,500 bobbleheads on display.
Great.
Exhibits about the history, how they're made, the story behind them. And so, it's a lot of fun. And we also have virtual tour online. So if you go to our website, bobbleheadhall.com, you can walk around it in 360 degrees and take a look at it remotely.
That's what we're doing now. It is nice.
It is nice.
We got to have our own bobblehead. I just got to tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm serious. That's all. We got to work on that one.
But I don't know. They can be connected because one might be heavier than the other. I think it has to be separate.
Bam, come on, anyway.
Yeah.
It's stationary. It's okay.
All right. Well, Phil, hey, man, thanks for waking up kind of early in Milwaukee to hang out with us. Congratulations on Series 2. Obviously, anything around HBCU is very, very important to us here on this show. And so keep it going, man. Keep us in the loop. We're going to be reaching out to you with K-Match requests and some other things that we talked about, man. So if you're in Milwaukee, go check it out. But go online and tell people again how they can contact you guys, Phil, before we let you go.
Yeah, so store.bobbleheadhall.com is where you can find it all, and you'll have some bobbleheads for the desk for next week.
Oh,
there you go, man.
Thank you so much.
You.
That way we can advertise your stuff, and it's kind of cool having it in the studio.
And it's the kickoff football season.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, Phil.
There we go.
Awesome.
Be blessed, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too.